I started a book last night on my night shift, and it made me decide that I wanted to do a reading queer romances for the week. This is technically a sapphic romance, and I believe the second book I will be reading in this video is also going to be a sapphic romance. I started One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston last night. Casey McQuiston is an author that was introduced to me by Ellen Catherine Books. I am 50% through this book, and this is absolutely insane. This is so insanely good. I literally don't even know where to start with how much I'm loving this book so far. I never really read queer romances, even though I am part of the LGBTQ, I am bisexual. I never really read queer romances. To be honest, it wasn't really something that was ever really on my radar. I've only ever read straight heterosexual romances. I have read Read Between the Lines, and that was my first ever sapphic romance, and it was okay. I didn't really find the romance to be romancing super hard. It was fine, but I wasn't really connected to the romance. That was one that Ellen Catherine Books has read, and then she also mentioned One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston, and it was on KU, so I downloaded it and I started reading it on my night shift last night. Oh my goodness, this is everything that I wanted the first sapphic romance to be. It has got a little bit of magical realism, so if you like 7 Year Slip by Ashley Poston, I would highly recommend giving this a go. Honestly, I am only 50% through and I'm absolutely obsessed with this book so far. I have no words to how amazing this book is. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm really enjoying the fact that it is a queer romance, but it's not necessarily shouted from the rooftops. It's just kind of like, yeah, here's my roommate and their girlfriend. It's just so real and natural. It doesn't feel forced or unnatural at all, and I'm just enjoying this book so much. It is flying by. It's about 400 pages. I'm about 200 pages into it, and I'm just I can't stop smiling. This book is so incredible so far. I'm really enjoying it. It's about a woman named August who moves to New York City, and it's got a bit of a found family vibe, and then she meets this girl called Jane, and it's their love story, and it definitely does have a magical realism element to it. So if you like that, I would definitely recommend giving this a go. And it just feels so real. I don't know how else to explain it other than it just feels so real, and it's complex, and I'm just absolutely so enjoying this book so far. And also, I absolutely love the cover. It is gorgeous. I really want to get this book finished today, so let's get some reading done. It has been a few hours and I have officially finished One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. 6 stars, babe. 6 stars. Oh my god, this book was so freaking good. It was so complex. There are so many things going on. Friendships, relationships, but it doesn't feel overwhelming. It can be like that. There's so many things going on. It feels real, it feels raw, it's sexy. It made me cry, made me laugh, it made me blush, made me giggle and kick my feet. It was so good. I did a really good job of straightening my hair, didn't I? I have very curly hair, as you can see. And I straightened it this morning. clearly not very well. It was genuinely 6-star read. That was absolutely phenomenal. Go and read this book. If you like a good sapphic romance, go and read this book. It was so freaking good. The next book we are going to be reading is No Rings Attached. This is the second book in the Mrs. Wright series. The first sapphic romance I ever read, I mentioned earlier, was Read Between the Lines. This is the second book in this series. It's following Leah, who's Rosie's best friend, and she is going to a wedding, and she asks Rosie's other best friend Grace to go to the wedding with her, and I think it's giving a little bit of fake dating, a little bit of the single bed trope. It's really good so far. Grace is a very closed off character, and Leah's very open and like brutally honest, so we shall see how this one goes. I am enjoying it so far. I'm enjoying it more than Read Between the Lines. The only thing I'm finding with this book so far is that I'm just not very engaged, and I definitely found that with the first book as well. But I keep reaching for my phone, I keep reaching to go on Instagram, TikTok, open my messages. Like, I just don't think I really care a lot about the characters, and that sounds really harsh, but I'm just not very engaged at all with this book right now. I'm on page 200 and it's 300, so I'm nearly done. So I am going to try and smash it out, but I just wanted to update that I'm just not very, like, engaged with this book at the minute. I don't know. It's just, I find this author's characters quite shallow. Like, I just don't have much of a connection to them at all. And Grace is kind of, she just keeps like kicking off, and how they keep arguing, and I'm just like, grow up, you're adults. I don't know, maybe I'm just being really harsh, maybe I'm just in a bad mood, but that's how I'm feeling about this book right now. I have officially finished No Rings Attached. Who is this by, actually? I feel like I've been saying it the whole time, just No Rings Attached, without saying what the author's name is, and I don't. Bless you. My goodness. I have finished No Rings Attached by Rachel Lacey. It's a 3.75. No, it's a 3.5 star. It was fine. It was nothing crazy good. I wasn't super engaged with the characters, super engaged with the plot. The end was cute. A lot of the things that happened I found really predictable. The premise of the book is that Leah has to go to a wedding and she needs a date. So Grace goes with her, and it's their story of how they fall in love with each other, but Grace is very guarded, has a lot of trauma, and I just found it very predictable. It was fine. I wasn't super engaged with the characters or anything, but yeah, it was fine. 3.5 stars, middle of the road. It was good. The last book of the week is The Pairing by Casey McQuiston. I am so excited to read this book. This one has been hyped up by Ellen Catherine Books, and I'm so excited to give this one a read. I say it's the last book of the week. I started One Last Stop Monday on my night shift, so I think I started it around midnight, finished it on Tuesday day. I started No Rings Attached Tuesday, and it is now Wednesday, and I have finished No Rings Attached, and I'm starting The Pairing, so I will probably be done with The Pairing before the end of this week. It's just one of those weeks where I've been able to get a lot of reading done. There are some weeks where I barely read 2 pages, so it is just what it is, but I'm so excited to get into this. What I understand so far is that it is about they are together, they break up for whatever reason, and they had this holiday planned where they were going abroad to taste wines and things, and they both decide to go on the trip without the other, but it turns out they both decided to go at the same time, so they end up on this wine tour, or tasting tour together. So we shall see how this one goes. I'm so excited for this book. It's about 400 pages, so it's a little bit longer, but let's get this done. Please excuse the horrible lighting. It is about, what time is it? Oh, it was about 7 in the evening. I'm about halfway through the pairing. I'm in a slump. And the book is really good. It is nothing to do with the book. It's literally just the fact that I'm in a slump and I just don't want to read. So Cam has literally taken my phone for most of the evening because I just keep reaching for my phone. I can't get into it, and it's nothing to do with the book because I'm really enjoying it. However, it is a very summery vibed book, so maybe I'm reading it at the wrong time of year because in England right now it is gloomy and rainy and horrible.
It's lovely, actually. It's really nice.
It's gloomy and rainy and horrible, but I am enjoying it, and it is a romance between a male and a non-binary character, but it's like a bi. They're both bisexual, and it's a second chance romance, and it's really good. I am really enjoying it. I'm loving the way they're like describing everything through Europe. They're going on a tour through Europe where they are tasting wines and foods and like baking baguettes in France and things like that, and it's really, really good. I'm really enjoying it. It's just maybe the wrong season and I am in a bit of a slump, so maybe that's the problem, but I can't like get into it, and this 400 pages is dragging. I think I'm at like 250 pages into this, so I am a little over halfway, but I am really, really enjoying it. It's just I'm slumpy and I'm struggling, but the cover is gorgeous. I don't know if you can see very well, but yeah, so that's how I'm feeling at 50% check-in. I'm struggling to get through it, but it's nothing to do with the book, it's all to do with me. For the second time in this book, we've got the single bed trope.
Oh no. What are they going to do?
I feel like it's such a treat to have a double single bed trope in a book.
What's a single bed trope?
A trope is like a situation that happens in a book. So a single bed trope is like there's only one bed. So there's only one bed at this place they're staying right now.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm so sorry about the car update and the fact that this clip is probably wonky. I'll probably try and edit it so that it... As I was saying, oh, stop moving. I have finished the pairing. I finished it last night. I literally read so many pages yesterday. I can't even... I'm trying to record this in my car and the phone keeps falling. I'm at work. I'm here 2 hours early. It's a whole thing. But I finished it last night and I did really enjoy it. I'm just feeling a bit slumpy, so that has affected my feeling of the book, and that is not the author's fault at all. We all know that I am obsessed with Casey McQuiston, but I was just not in the right mindset for this one. I am feeling a little bit slumpy. I don't know whether it's because I've read like 800... I've read over 1,000 pages in 3 days, so I don't know whether I've just done a bit too much and I'm feeling a little bit slumpy, but I'm at work today, so hopefully that will help me get out of this like slump that I'm in. I'm thinking I'm also going to just read some light, silly little cowboy romances for the next week. But anyway, my review of the pairing, I ate that up. The bi representation in this book was insane. It was a male who was bisexual and a non-binary bisexual, and it was just absolutely phenomenal. I really enjoyed it. I found it the start of the book quite difficult to get into. Again, I was feeling quite slumpy, but I found the whole situation annoying. Like, I found Kit quite annoying in the start. which was nobody's fault. He's one of those characters that's kind of like larger than life, good at everything that they do, the ones that kind of coast through life, and that really grinds my gears, irks me. So that's why I wasn't like obsessed, but you know, the yearning in that book was phenomenal, and by the end I did really enjoy it. Obviously I sat down and read like 300 pages in one sitting. I enjoyed the book. I just struggled because I'm feeling a bit slumpy. I would definitely recommend giving it a read, maybe in the summertime. It is definitely more of a summer romance. And I don't know if you can see, it is not summer in England. It's not summer in England, babe. It's autumn. It's fall time. It's gloomy. It's grey. It's not summer European vibes. So honestly, that was on me. That's my fault that it wasn't the right vibe. I'm feeling a bit slumpy, etc, etc. However, I did really thoroughly enjoy the book and would definitely recommend it if that's something you're into like queer non-binary romances. It was phenomenal. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any books that you want to see me read, please just drop them in the comments and I will give them a go soon.